Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Leo Garcia with Six String Journal. I'm recording a few more videos for my students and subscribers today, and thought I would do one on a very basic progression for your right hand to develop more security in the stroke. I'm going to do just a little series that sometimes I'll have students do, and I actually do it every now and then as well. And it's a way, if I have time, to sort of really think about the motion of the finger and where the tension is and where I have to be firm in the joints and so forth. So in general, if I'm doing work on my fingers, I usually start with placing thumb, index, middle, and ring, and then very lightly, and then working on each finger. Trying to relax, make sure the stroke is very smooth, and then middle. And then ring. I'll spend more time on ring. I just want to get each finger balanced and feel that. And then, some thumb work. And so that's sort of step one. But I think that's sort of in this arpeggio position. But we also have to work on where we're maybe a little bit more directly on the string to work on the stroke, if we're doing. So one thing that I like to do is I will start maybe with something very simple in the left hand, but I will do an extensor stroke, which, if you haven't done it, it's basically the opposite of a free stroke. Free stroke, you're under the string and you pull through without resting on an adjacent string. So it's, as opposed to a rest stroke, right? Free stroke. But then if with an extensor stroke, you start on the top of the string and you go to the adjacent string. So it's like a pick, right? So you go down and then so I like doing extensor strokes, like a scale maybe. That's step one. And I might spend a little more time, maybe a couple run-throughs of that scale with a metronome. Then I will do middle in the same way. So why are we working on extensors? Because they're the muscle responsible for extending the finger, for relaxing the finger outwards. Flexors will pull the fingers in. Extensors will extend. We want those to be balanced in our hand. It'll give us more control over what we do. So I will continue to do extensor work with A, right? So sometimes just doesn't sound that nice, so it's not pleasant to practice. But so that's step one. Next, in this little series to develop your stroke, I will do rest stroke with one finger. So another, pick a scale. You don't have to go this fast. Make sure you're relaxing between strokes. Switch to middle. And finally ring. Oopsie. If I were working on this, I would always do more with A. And you might vary so there I'm thinking in eighth notes, but maybe you might want to think in triplets. In sixteenths. Why do I practice single finger scales? Really, I'm just working on tone and the recovery and the relaxation of one finger. If that's optimal, then it'll be completely relaxed when another finger goes in, when you start working on alternation. So if you can do this, theoretically you could do da 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 da, right, by putting another finger in between those strokes. But if the recovery is slow, it'll slow you down. Anyway, so that's my thought on